Good morning, mi gente. July 23rd or 2023, and we are here in Copenhagen. And guess what? We're in the parking lot where La Abuela stayed overnight. It was being cold and raining, and what? We have to pay parking for this lady, my grandmother. She's taking us everywhere. She's doing a great job, so she deserves a nice place to stay. Comfortable, nice and warm. Yes, that's the way it is. So here our day in Copenhagen starts. It's about 10:52 a.m. and we have a nice windy day. It's a little bit cloudy, but hey, we'll take anything without rain. And we're getting ready to hit the main places here in Copenhagen. So our first thing is going to be taking the ferry and seeing the city from the ferry. Then we're gonna hop on into our scooters and just go to every single place that we can. Lo mejor es quedarse en el centro para tú así poder aprovechar el día, porque si te queda lejos, pues ni modo. All right, so if you want to go to the bathroom here in Copenhagen, just jump in, get a good view of it. Oh. Nice. Look at the view. All right. I mean, we are gonna enjoy Copenhagen. Bueno, mi gente, estamos aquí. Vamos a entrar a la ciudad de Christiania. Aquí arriba. Este es uno de los sitios turísticos que hay que venir a visitar. Ahí vemos la señal. Aquí arriba. Ay, vamos a quitarle la cámara ahora. Ahí. Queda aquí en Copenhagen y es una ciudad que le llaman The Freedom Town, así que vamos a entrar a Christiania. Bueno, ya entramos a Christiania, hicimos un pequeño tour y nos vamos de Christiania. Mira lo que dice la señal: you are now entering the UA, which means we're entering back to Europe, because this town has its own border and it's right over here. So off we go from Christiania to Europe again. Let's go back to Denmark, Copenhagen. Oh man.
Christiania, also known as Freetown Christiania, is a unique and self-proclaimed autonomous neighborhood in Copenhagen, Denmark. The area is filled with colorful murals, creative sculptures, and DIY architecture. Christiania is a pedestrian-friendly zone with a focus on sustainability and community living. Pusher Street, famous and controversial for its open cannabis market, though Danish authorities have tried to regulate or shut it down multiple times. Photos are not allowed in certain areas, especially Pusher Street.
We are leaving Christiania right here in Copenhagen. My personal thoughts are going to leave it as that. It's a city that is owned by the residents and they got their own rules. All right, after finding parking lot for our scooters, we came to this park.
The Gefjon Fountain is one of the most famous landmarks in Copenhagen, Denmark. The fountain depicts Gefjon, a Norse goddess, driving a group of oxen. According to legend, Gefjon was granted land by the Swedish king Gylfi, whatever land she could plow in one day and one night. She transformed her sons into oxen and plowed so deeply that she created the island of Zealand, Sjælland, where Copenhagen is located.
And now we're going to one of the places where it's becoming famous, and it was famous because of the movie Little Mermaid. It's a statue in the middle of the ocean. It's another stop on the itinerary that we have for today here in Copenhagen, Denmark.
The Little Mermaid statue is one of Copenhagen's most iconic landmarks. It is located on a rock by the waterfront at Langelinie Pier. The statue was unveiled in 1913 and was a gift to the city from brewer Carl Jacobsen, the son of the founder of Carlsberg. It was sculpted by Edvard Eriksson, inspired by Hans Christian Andersen's famous fairy tale, The Little Mermaid. The statue is small, only 1.25 meters, 4.1 feet tall.
All right, so we got lucky. These ferries come out very full. We pay $4 a piece, $4.50 for this tour.
Copenhagen's harbour water ferries are a great way to explore the city from the water. They are part of the Movia public transport system and offer a scenic and budget-friendly way to travel between key waterfront locations. Line 991 and 992 are the most popular. Same ticket system as buses and metro. Runs year-round, though schedules may vary by season.
Now we're going to the King's Garden. It's right over here.
King's Garden in Copenhagen is the oldest and most visited park in the city. It surrounds Rosenborg Castle, which was built by King Christian IV in the early 17th century. The garden is a popular spot for both tourists and locals, offering beautifully maintained lawns, flower beds, and tree-lined paths. A walking tour of Copenhagen is one of the best ways to explore the city's rich history, culture, and hidden gems.
So we decided to do the tour. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Thank you. And
Off we go.
mind the gap.
Thank you. Oh yeah, look at this, all for ourselves. Yeah. Salchichas rancheras. Hey, check this out. 3 points on the boat. 1. And he's going backwards. That'll be 2. For all of our drivers in the US, that's a 3 point on a boat.
Welcome on board. Welcome on board, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just find out what languages to speak on this tour. Er der nogen ombord, som ønsker, at jeg taler dansk, så må I gerne række hånden op. Tak skal I have. Und möchte jemand, dass ich Deutsch spreche, dann heben Sie bitte die Hand, damit ich es sehen kann. Okay, vielen Dank. And English goes without saying, so it'll be in Danish, English and German then. Also auf Dänisch, Englisch und Deutsch.
A canal tour in Copenhagen is a fantastic way to explore the city from the water. Whether you prefer a classic guided tour, a small private boat, or even a self-driven boat.
What you'll see on a canal tour: Nyhavn, the famous colourful harbour, the Little Mermaid, the iconic statue by the water, Christiansborg Palace, home of the Danish Parliament, the Opera House, a modern masterpiece. The Black Diamond, stunning glass architecture at the Royal Library, Christianshavn Canal's beautiful historic neighbourhood with houseboats. Best time to go? Daytime. Best for clear views and great photos. Evening, romantic atmosphere with city lights reflecting on the water.
Bueno, mi gente, buenas noches. Ya hoy, julio 24. Creí que era 23 y es 24 de julio already. Cansado. We had a great day here in Copenhagen. I love all the places that we visited. Todos los lugares que visitamos, todos los tours que hicimos. La verdad que fue un día muy lindo. Y vamos a terminar en este neighborhood que se llama Nyhavn, que es donde está el canal, están todos los bares, son todos los barcos, están todas las casas lindas de todos los colores. Tenemos a este lado también Estamos aquí en el puente. Estamos como a 20 minutos del hotel. Pero quería despedir este video desde aquí. Desde este hermoso lugar en Copenhagen. Scandinavian countries. Denmark, Norway, Finland, Sweden. These 4 countries are amazing. Each one has its own beauty and his own thing to do. Which one is better? Honestly, I really don't know. I wouldn't be able to say this one is better than the other, because my taste and your taste will be different. I will say that Norway is amazing, beautiful. Finland, I love to go to the Santa Claus village. It was an amazing experience. Stockholm, beautiful. And here in Denmark, in Copenhagen, it was just out of this world. So come and visit the countries in the Scandinavian area: Norway, Finland, Denmark, and Sweden. They're all beautiful. And if you like motorcycles like we do, I hope you enjoy the videos of this area right here. So until next time, we continue our trip going to Germany, and then we got the Alps. For now, espero que se suscriba al canal, que siga las historias que tengo, y si tiene alguna pregunta o alguna cosa que me quiera decir, lo leo en los comentarios. Por ahora me despido desde aquí, desde Dinamarca, en Copenhagen. Decimos hasta una próxima oportunidad. Próximo destino, Berlín. Chao.